and there cost was something. Menshia has all the evidence supporting say. Even everybody is aware. The Nationals of Chiefs, they are aware. So Samba traditional area is part of Asantema. And Asante Bayan, who petitioned Menshia courts, it was the same Samudia. Farouk Ariasa Samudia. And his mother, Bruce Mensa, and his eldest brother. And some family members that also support Onumniomi, they petitioned their concern to Menshia. Did Menshia have time to investigate the case? Yes. Did they also before? Yes. The requester said they need Otumfuo himself to start on the case. They do not require a committee because they don't trust the committee. So what was the response? The response was Otumfuo accepted their request and accept to settle the case himself without involving the committee. Did Otumfuo do that? Yes. Did they give him the chance to sit down and watch the whole footage of evidence? Yes, they were, both sides was given a chance to sit and watch a video that conclude what they came there for. A Stampa stool under Otumfuo, yes. Stampa traditional area, their stools are part of Asantema, and it was Otumfuo Pokuare that elevated Stampa stool to parliamencies. And indeed, did Otumfuo have autonomous power to start on Sampa's case and declared who victories belongs to? Yes. And the first time Otumfuo started on Sampa's cases in it. Sampa traditional area has been part of Asantema since 17th century. And indeed, did the man have any kind of participation on these proceedings? No. He has no participation at all. He has no connections by history. He has no connection by traditional area. He has no connection to involve or invade even with the proceedings. So why? Why does he comes in here? How does Agyeman Badu comes in here? He only comes in here because he refused to respect the legal law of the land. Because or no, and our friend who said, well, you're Bono Regional House of Chief President. The only issue he comes in here is he is refusing and declining the law to actively work. And no, they what the bem. To what I want to ask you officer, Bibi Fufrobi or nothing. Bibi and was a 1 year hour as some I was only she ye. The only interest he has in these cases to cause chaos. So Obama Obama some phone instability say no. I agitated. All because of say. What is his interest? His interest is what for so personal position, you know. Or for so no for so carry out election ye did injunction to so. What is his interest on it? His interest on the otaya sante for. His interest or free soul no e bama. You bet me are disrespecting the law of the land. And he's doing that. Boshiba, also Kwasiaba, thank you very much. Odo Bechi, and now you're ba, oh mommy, oh sisters. Thank you. Why? Se mimi jina moye Kwasiaba, thank you. I curse the day you are born, okay? You will suffer until you die. Said Yamike, you will suffer until you die. You'll be making a silly comment. I've tried to ignore you. Anything Agyeman Badu interested or hand he have no interest. As a sword didn't who fra. As a sword didn't who fra. But what is his intentions? What is his reason at all involving himself with Sampa stuff? The reason they say, or tire Sante for, and the be also so, or be so be at tenenka. The reason be no, it be also so, what time what two for? Because Otumfuo have never ever given or man a chance. He has never given him a chance, neither to meet him, neither to say, oh man, the kwama be some pompon so much. He has never, he has been denied with that section. And no yaw no. It is a yaw nintino or better ponchampim to say they did in 1951. These same people did the same thing in 1951. 1951. Why was I konya woman me ayo bahima? Now woman me yakunu abra still another that's your bahima. Your mother was murdered in cold blood. Your own mother, your biological mother was murdered. She was killed while she was still a queen mother of the Doma traditional area. As a judge itself. Satam no, now you done your men sound practice it. Now your lawyer was unite. So how did your mother murdering case? How did it work? How did it go? How was it? What was the proceedings? How did you commence it? We want to hear all about it. That is a case. It has been unsolved. Your mother murdering case has been unsolved for the past 29 years. One more a broad daylight, your mother was murdered. And for your information, we had to say your mother refused you. So what dear Kunyan Bema Berada or the Bema or Nunia Bema, who was in Germany or so, are stand to be collected. And sudden, your mother was murdered. Your own mother, umami fefe, and your mother was always in Menshia, umami, all the time she was in Menshia. So your mother updates Otumfo or Pokuade. All the near man now crossword your mother updates him everything. And San Otumfo said to Opa. Your mom was murdered before Otumfo said to Eba Ebedi Hene. And in Tiadi no. A break more preno. There was 3 people, there was 7 people, then later on a bay in the Pamiesa, never pray. I yet day not Doma, what was that Doma Hene Mammy say? I yet dare no babontis on yes, Antony. I didn't know Nibra Santifo. I didn't know Taya Santifo. I didn't know Basso and who so will be competi. Or 2-4 were over 70 parliamenses under him. Parliamenses. Abraham Ponfo is on countless. You can't count them. Or 2-4 more than 70 parliament queen mothers under him. Under Kotokohima. Yawo Abraham Queen mothers are equally on countless. You don't mind, you are yourself as a parliament chief. Yeah, what can't man? You were part and vessel of Asante Kingdom. You were still part. It's one more at it. Abontino, they thought to say they have got someone. Omota Santinti, or ya more money agino. You bombard. This guy, Nabufonina, so tell me. He was installed in 1989, the same time Achimabo Akwahine, the same time His Imperial Royal Majesty. Busam said, 1999, Wanku Amabuno. He was still a lawyer. And Sakwan Obedi again, he was a lawyer. Obedi again, Obe practicing as a judge. It's more than 10 years. Wanku Amabun. He sat in his corner for more than a decade. Wanku Amabun. But all of a sudden, Abro realize it say, why every secret possible move we say Kobet Messi Otumfo, and he has been declined and refused because Santimemuno. So this year, Emoje Gua. It was Mamrani Amania was ye more this year with Timmy Koda, and it was not been done. That section was not done. Eti Basabu San and Agyeman Badu mama say, why? And a genius say, a manetina, Domag Akunyana so why? Why Najin and Agyeman Badu say? Just ask him this question, I just want to know. The Ojin and Agyeman Badu say, I won't change, I also walk Wama Bron. The Ojin is say, I won't change, I walk, said you free, say, one you opino, and you kumewu, and a subija. Kumawuni a subija na tina. A paso, or matra simpi so. Emma was side the chile one. Nana, Asumedu sechi. Ana nana odu oni apew. One me no no tena simpie so. Ama wo da ne mensa nana Agyeman Badu. Wo so afnamu eswa won manim no no so wonsa edo tena do ma akonwa so. 26 years ago, I didn't see it. We just want to know your mom's spirit was pissed. Oh, mama, as a spiritual person, I tell you that no excuses. And written na assume do sechi, dear the tone. Mumusa obia, mumusa na assume do sechi. Why yale da won fie pi answer no. Ade na to na anu mapawo de mo fa na odu oni mapawo de na to no na anu mapawo yale mfie pi ansa na wo nana odu oni apawo ya mo fa na anu mapawo no na odu oni mapawo mo boni din no o yale mfie bepe busa obi bia la wo asumijani ba samitwatora after say one mo ji nso ye no free na Agyeman Badu we ho ade na tira do ma akonwa so kumewu hene wanya moto da kodun so wuye o busa kumewu ni babia enipa omugi ni nso emienu nyina o mawu enipa omugi na Agyeman Badu nso ye nyina o mawu on mo so anwu jase wo mu wu se no ma ewu they all was just won mo yale yankasa eti ebusa na Agyeman Badu se onye santini be su bi jade kuma wutimi gi ni nsae etimi di netena do ma akonya so na woyi ne hima no hwa no de ko kire no oyi ni nia ba fi madwabe no hwa no de ko kire no hoya ode ne ko henre ode ne ko su bi ja ode ne ko kuma wu hwe wiase won se wuti wiase na wotan ye wo mu no wo kwa bia be fa so ma wotan na yaduma na obefa sa akwani obetimi de ayu na betu ni pantem de ta betu ni pantem ana beche so obema de na wo yehufuo you are coward. You are really coward. Obia wodi entotoye entokwa wodi asam tu ni pantem answer ya bonidin or a coward. Say to those people, say they are cowards. So what you mean the papa be a me modi na basa yo any a yone any breach ye and na be na beni pantem ni bodi se wo be ma de we ye coward. Shame. Anything per se a catcher them say. And Agyeman Badu have his motives way long time ago. Because he wants us to be one of Asante Ahimfunua. Omo dada omo ho. Now, because of how they appear in their own ornaments, he wants us to be like them. But because of him, he was never given that chance. And it is a boy. And then in crowd for the buy no musi go they do we go and look. Nko he pictures and Agyeman Badu twitwae. Abyssinia Godi pile gu no ho. BBC presenter bi no ye documentary about Asante Kingdom. Two of them. Berman Nedika Baye, a very famous BBC presenter, Miro Finidin. Ono ba na ye akwesi desa. Guess what happened? One we interview Crawford senti gold no go otumfo ho ni nyina no. Eye rare gold na ede na otimi pagya nensa. Listen to the conversation. So they were given a chance after the akwasidan area. They were given a chance. Say didn't come ko wura baby eniema ye wura de ye ne ho. Ye do ko wura ho. They have a tester. To the testers no a tester. And the light green, pure gold. They were astonished. They were so surprised and they were shocked. Very shocked. See, It's good pie the Google san. Tinima, I'm say yes, including even their bought nature munina are good. The afraid crowd munina are good. They tested all of them. The documentary are still there in YouTube. Baku a baby so echo interview a sokware mampon. Nana Boache oko interview a sokware mampon hene. Wasi mempa bua kura na she me die sisu na ye good. Wasi I can't believe this. So will you allow me to test it? I say yes. What tested her yeah? It was rare gold. Asante ahemfo ye nyiso abisinia. Aso nkrofo ba bonten on mo fra asante ahemfo 50 cents. Na Agyeman Badu. Catch you say 50 cents wudi kan akura suan. Anya yi. 50 cents no dress no. It was ade a wo ye. Be o pese wo hu se Ghana for. They are 2. Omo akoma pa. One ma do omo akoma wo for bibia na dey clear away. And now yes all prapra. I say Ghana for day. E wo ya ho brase, e wo bre no ho ase, e wo ye say but 1991 there is a video out there you need to go and search. Oni pakura what this ade we o initiate yesel. Obia prapra dem peso aso no lidi ye no kobi no encouraging crofo se munso nye na foforo no on man on beba beka ho was His Imperial Royal Majesty Otumfo Setunya because 1999 go and search munkware you to go bola de pra bola ke de pra 2006 Otumfo the bola de pra mako 8 the market before the videos are there go and search if you see obetan osa wasa no was sumpim the top no de chino na Agyeman Badu hum say the only way he can get back to Asante King ne say obeye bibi obetumi bia no what this chaos we ato na why say ene bono na ka na wo see wo kan abakosem na wo kan wo ye duanani asantefo achemfo envantifo awasafo antafo ye nyina ye wodwanafo wom because ye busua kakraka eye den obi e fen no Agyeman Badu ka so wonde ye dwane no de ono na bakosem ne de e different ukoti bi mpaninsem wo here wokoti bi mpaninsem e wo kuro be so adwanafo wo Eastern region adwanafo Western region Agyeman Western North region, Agyeman Ashanti region, Agyeman Ahafo region, Agyeman our Central region. It's a head and a wood day. Unkwa pesa ochese wabakose me different. And that is where the question begin to pop up. So Debbie, asamna ukanye no korentesa. Abiana bakosem na wokan enye sadete. And it's here mawu enka bakosem ma yatoro mfanto abonten. And one was a static personal attack. And Otumfo be kana smai Otumfo na no man so da bia and I ka himfu nyina ko na ani asase and mampa asase kura na nyane dia and the brofo aso de o mentra wo himfo nka se be mani ba bia and na mfa nkosia na mfa nkosia asem bi Otumfo be ka bi enya na asem bia no no gangari ya no wasum te so no na sisi opese and wo sheda yesa o wie yan and na ka nyina pesie and e techima hene and na techima hene on ya ka pesie yet one can't tell so you kuni one can't tell so na techima hene no involve no you kuni one can't tell so na techima hene na asamai woni nya ma jamerewa woni mu nyina na afi nyame ne nkrofo one can't tell so woni mu nyina ayere na hitan nkrofo one can't say one wing na nkuru and they wonim to one can't chero. Oh ye and all the buy. And a bono for and I ya bono for and any account piece after a juru a free touching my ho aqua bono for ho. Na Agyeman Badu. Sakwa we so no wafa men crofo post to picture na dia. E kwa we so no wafa amen na nchiri ma ya tamfo. Na wade egu. Na yonko ni ayonko abe tamfo na nipa hu ne yonko enipa ne ho ye na bufu na obi kura man so obe kye seka de awo bi because of untia ene wo ye coward sasa kwa we so na ye development na wo ye wo kuru anya secondary school Wobetna dear so 25 years ni. 26 years na owura mi ni Achimegbu Akwa ko he, Achimegbu Akwa na now for the penny ko he. Ko he project wo ye wo Achimegbu Akwa. Go and see. Hwe achim asinkusia go ko achim kusia hwe project papa no oye wo achim kusia. Asante ni besi so 25 years ni. Hwe prabon. Hwe sokware mampon. Gated estate. Gated estate. Ekuro mu no ochechire kuro. Ochechire kuro. Ochechire kuro. Otumfo auditorium bi osi ye is bigger than Ghana National Theatre. Kwa menshia kwa hivi menshia kwa he project aye ho. Yesi new museum foforo. Na se for Brisi Lady Julia esim a children's ward e de ache. O yire so me hu se wa ye bi ande nyame hita doma doma here wo yire o ya santini wo free fen say kukum. Afen so kwoshe school scholarship. Anwrafo bi enya bi. Yewure nim wasantini kohe enkrofo mu etimi a benefit from otumfo educational scholarship. From 1999 till date, I produce judges, I produce lawyers, I produce doctors, I produce nurses, I produce so many professions. And people are grateful and gratitude. Otumfo dental way and namunkronun krase and on petrol, but every present day, a quite deep villages across the Asante Kingdom. Kohen krase and penninforcing ye 23 ye dibi free. Otumfo mobile library. Do you know what they do? Yanam krase near chenkra the use of computer, the use of digital way yesimu. Do you know how much it costs? Otumfo education, I found it produce a whole lot of books, science, math, English every year for free. Computers. Do you know schools Otumfo wasi wonkrum krase? And yet thousands of schools, thousands of dormitories, thousands of classrooms for free. When dikro Otumfo, so many people has been assisted to travel out of the country. Based off Otumfo na konto wo 20. A lot of people had opportunity to travel. When imadi Otumfo aye, go to Sehi, 600 capacity girls dormitory, including teachers' flats. Yeah, design, lovely, and what is a broochie. Shadi Otumfo confirm not teaching hospital with the help of givers and his own pocket money or the kind initiative and donated $10 million US. Otumfo timi donated $5 billion at the government Jamestown Paramount Chief. Otumfo timi donated $5 billion cedis Emma ono kasa ni mia ogwai mahene. And do you think say Otumfo VIP buses, all the VIP Otumfo there? Look at how this man, the king of the universe, Shenema Oye, do say obi entwa tax ba me. Nobody pay taxes for Otumfo. Na so Asante Masika. Ya na nanoma dawro maye ohunti. Our king is using every possible means to bring a darkness to light. About the same 25 years. Otumfo di na anniversary, no. The stolen artifacts. Yeah, one crack who do so. Most of them brought it. American, say English for you, or almost so do almost be buy to loan us for 3 years. Shanema who do Otumfo ye. You don't speak about them. It's only the negative aspects of hatred that people don't seem to see. Agyeman Badu, who do 25th anniversary equally like Achimegbu Akwa, equally like Asante King. Achimegbu Akwa yin edin de no. Onwade o show ye, unde o chere. such a massive project or yeah, you showcase it. What they would do, and he did not showcase anything. One can say when you didn't showcase nothing. One can say classroom we, and now Messi clinic, and now Messi we the actual man market. From market ya mudi hoja. Trade the mahini. Go there, see what he's doing. Kwatepa. Nanache wampim. Go there and see. Kwajemai. Nanasa wansa. Go there and see. Kujabing. Go. You are not fair. And you don't want to see what Asante kings are doing. Because you hate Asante, so you don't want to even recognize their efforts. Effort on put you on. And this is so sad. The massive development infrastructures Asante kings in Ibino on mo ye. You don't want to see them. Go there. Go to a lot of places and see how to education found. Go there. See what they are doing. Tuase is not or you bring pong. So men himayin nana sawansa where you bring pong. Where you bring pong, but just go there and visit places. Go to my hunim there no ye. And then go and see himai emma hima. Kohedia himai and the young for my hima kohedi. Because of you hate Asante so much. You can't Santia, you always picture Kadetia. Which is our marketplace, the most biggest in West Africa. And the most biggest in West Africa, and you don't still recognize it. And yeah, the most biggest in West Africa. Doma folk ye bit what one day. Doma is just a town. A town within region bimu. But what me fa Agyeman Badu. Now the nato or two for him. Because you're not being fair. You're not being fair at all. And your mapa, kotapa, just visit tapa. Ko himai, ko trade, ko kumewu, ko jabing. Come go and see for yourselves. Go and see for yourselves. And soon now, you teacher Babon say, that I'm saying, no, I shut that deal with 2 for beton. Go and visit those places. Go yourself and visit those places. Do not look at the media. Go yourself. Have your own time. Okotepa. Asante ye wonsua. Eda. A boom. A beautiful river. Eda a boom. A bonnet moshia. As you embosuno. Ye wo a lot of rainfalls. And in a su kumewu. Open big mountains and go to Kumewu. Go to Kumewu. Go to a lot of places. Achia mountains. All these places, they are big mountains. As long as I stand for a bosti. Open babia. Obesha denyen su. Kwadia. She barakasin su. She. Oko ayi. I fan say. Bosom chia. Lake. Ko he. Ko ensua kasiye. Dibi da dancing ni adadi. I know se manso ye garamsi oho. As to say me no kasei. As what you almost was 70% because you were niabre. But some crofona mukova one mukwayim. Garamse is everywhere. Nana doma hine. Garamse is everywhere in doma. But total santinti, you have closed your eyes to see. I saw woman you know. Me mama imi ensa. Na mimi wo favorite wom. Ebia na my favorite no because of mission pumping onu mum kura na onye perform well. Me ye ne sa afi na me lose all my treasures. Fe dia me mama ni nko omo ho wo ha bu se sudden na omo na all my light. Just something time. Be truthful and be honest. Let your loyalty in the woman. Let it be a reflector. Let it be impartations. The ones that can see things and wouldn't close their eyes with it. Wouldn't him development and crow for ye? I him for work. That's something kingdom him. Either I have. Either those who are in Eastern region, those who are in other regions. Do you know what they are doing? You don't care to know. Some note here, 25 years. One chilasa market kuramesia media deforma, and so also a more mubusia. Baby omuti diga. Baby omuti diga. A disgusting, disheartening, unacceptable, and it shouldn't be seen like that. Tread the mind, tread the hene. Timia build a very lovely market. Gated one. Wooni. Otofo e wo factory say adwuma. Ebini bodo kwan e produce fruit juice. Yam prob thousands of people here adwuma. Bodo kwan kro ya produce fruit crepes. Wooni. Having to see it. Agyeman Badu. You produce kosua and then cocoa do mapa. That one we say. Wakasa wasi factory kra. Ebe manufacture kosua no nye say 10 packs. Tisabroche 10 packs, 15 packs. What would be that? It wouldn't cost anything, but he can do it. You must be creating chaos, be creating problem, be creating war, be creating bema. You were coward. If you did not make the name through development, through infrastructure, through healthcare, through educational needs, through support, the vulnerables, now making name through I find to say war. Through instability, through distractions, through a lot of chaos, you were coward. From this 21st century, you were coward. You were a mere coward, just like a mouse in a church. And you because of infrastructure. People are making names because of creating employment for other people. Share despite kokutin share alike Mahama nia ebeme. He's making names because of what he's putting to the society and the community. Look at what he's creating. Our factories, and pro people works for him and he paid them to get their daily living. He's got a lot of things helping individuals when they are in need. He's investing on people, and this is what we call a man who is brave, who have made name through his own efforts, and yet the one that create chaos. So creating chaos in the dignity. You were coward. You are creating names, now creating enemies. Me who blessed daughter, me who other people, honestly me bekun. Is that how you made your name? You were coward. Sorry, sweetheart. You were very coward. If you made a name like this, it's shameful. It's pathetic. It's not even relevant. Elon Musk, he made his name what invest being inventor or inventing yama or your creativity. He made the name through his creativeness. But somebody sat in a village trying to impress ordinary Ghanaian onya obu okwa yokogare ne boy do ntimi nto. But someone is creating instability. I must say, odomani bi no betimi abo obi ofiri mamponwa. He have created that animality, adversary in between them. Osi wo ye bema, osi wo wakukudro. He did not create unity to make the name say, oh, Agyeman Badu na diasun bae. Agyeman Badu and obo modern be a factory way and a crofonia adwuma no mutimi show mo yiro no ma. Agyeman Badu no ye market ye ne yete aton ade fefefe ya ensuo to amoye acheche bi eni ha. Agyeman Badu and o see library look at fear pray hene. Look at fear pray hene. People, you see, empty vessels makes the most noise. It is true indeed. Fear prayer is what building libraries, schools. Oh. Nanachema Ponsa, I'm proud of you. Just recently, you want to create a place like auditorium. Ya obi a betimi aba activities or and or they for. She is a woman. She's even thinking of development, thinking to leave something behind for the next generation. Yet there's someone sat somewhere, creating problems, talking in public areas, creating enemy, creating adversaries for people they once lived cordially to each other. For people they are married to each other. They have had children with each other. They do everything with each other. They sat in the same kingdom with each other. They share blood with each other. They share food with each other. Now this man came out, sudden, start to create enemies, speak ill, speak hatred, and we are poison to each other. Also, we're a behema. Let them know. So we're coward. They should have made name or Suma. They should have tried to make name with the look at him foot walk Suma. Look at Suma. If you know Suma, somebody that knows Suma, go there and see miserable state of that place. Not even good toilet facilities. The shade on him. Yeah, he came to sit outside and spill rubbish. They spill everything that comes from their brain. People are making names. Isn't it? Okay. Yeah. But people are making names of good work. People are making names of infrastructure. They are making names. Kantanga Safo, he made his name because of his creative agenda, his development. Hey, you're not going anywhere tomorrow, are you? When are you going to school? Wednesday. I will do it quickly. I will retire the way I now want to. My husband doesn't want to come in. You see, the big tall man that went past is my husband. Yes. Anything the person we catch them when say. A quarter on fast to say on make it dino is barbaric. It's shameful. It is shameful. They should make their names with a good factor, a good development, with the unity. They should make names with something that could benefit the next generation. They are shameful. Now, when you're on microphone, so they do not understand the rhythms of the song. They do not understand the parable of the old person. They do not read the lips of an elephant. They did not know the turning and the changes of a lizard. And they did not know the reason a snake sways when he's moving, because they are totally lost. They are totally lost. They think social media can make people know them. How are they knowing you? How are they actually seeing you? What are their perceptions you are creating for them? What are their perceptions they're receiving about you? How are they knowing you? And how do you want them to know you? Disgrace attitude. Village activities. Uncivilized nature. Primitive appearances. And this is how they know you. This is how you have proved to them to know you. Filthy words. Unacceptable swear words that come from your idiot mouth. That is what you want them to know you. My fellow people. And then, if you are seeing na passenger, if you are seeing na tiko nato, so on be presumbi. If you are seeing na tiko, so on be primpom World Health Organization. If you are seeing na a prese, yebema any pampom de akoso any yediasem. So people have created a lot organization, your European Union, to ensure development and safety for the European people, to migrate and resettle, benefit and social intervention, militaries and stuff like that. So they built their union and called them European Union. We have other union called G20 and stuff like that. A most powerful, influential country. They're imparting the economy and then also thinking and working so hard to stabilize their inflation and other stuff. We have people that are also trying to make similar move. ECOWAS. To share military assistance, to make sure of stability, peace, to ensure that we work on our economies and do business with each other and common stuff. Yet we are within this small country called Ghana. Obiti doma, obiti suma, obiti abiase, obiti robo so omoye me masem. Now mo me masem no obiti man. They can only do creating enmities, creating adversaries, creating hatred, creating bitterness, creating generational cause of war that cannot be solved ever. Almost as I know, they are dividing families. They are disunity friendships. They are disassociating people that used to think together. Friends. And they are patronizing him. You are not a man. You are coward. Who you for? The first coward man in history are you. The people that do not boast of their creativity. The people that do not boast of their infrastructure. The people that do not boast of their development. The people that do not boast of bringing something beneficial and useful to their own people. The people that do not boast of what they stood for. But the people that boast of disunity, instability, chaos, agitations. Yet, they do not have nothing to prove for. You are cowards. Ordinary cowards in the corner of your shells. And you call yourself men. You are creating any unnecessary adversaries everywhere. My fellow Ghanaians, it is a time we need to move from angle that we are not having a view well, where the visibility are so poor that people at a certain corner cannot reflect us. We are reaching in the point that we need to move forward a little bit to see other sectors, other people that are doing so well, and we have to imitate them. It is time to imitate the people that are doing a great job like Ibrahim Mahama. We need to imitate people that are creating employment and learn the way they do them. We need to imitate people that they are giving to the poor like Ibrahim Mahama. We need to imitate people that are supporting the needle like Ibrahim Mahama. We need to imitate people that are giving back to the community like Ibrahim Mahama. We need to imitate people that are giving back to the vulnerable like Ibrahim Mahama. We need to imitate people that are pushing to help like Ibrahim Mahama. We need to imitate people that when people are in need, they come. In crisis, they come like Ibrahim Mahama. These are the people we need to imitate. We need to copy them. We need to learn how they do it. We need to be just like them to reach our ambitions. Not people like Nana Agyeman Badu. Not people like Nana Suma. The ones that brings disunity, instability, agitation, war, row. Hello, are you listening? So beginning thing was happening. They are cowards. They are cowards. Me ba social media so. Ma me konto kwa me didi obi atem. Yet I have followers. Do what you can do to impact other people in a very, very positive aspect of life. Do what you can do to ensure the next generation lives cordially, amicably with each other. Leave what you can do to ensure there is safety, there is well-being and security for the next generation. Do what you can do to patronize your own culture, your kings and your queen mothers and your language to other people without actually making them feel inferior. Instability is a wrong move. Nana Agyeman Badu respects the law of the land. You are not a man than anyone. Neither you, the only man standing. And pending force, those who stood should be aware not to fall. One now the sun intentionally you are creating all this for your own selfish interest. Your selfishness is creating a whole lot of vacuums. It is creating a whole lot of bondages for other people to express their feelings nowadays. Shame unto those who bring disunity. Shame unto those who cannot make names with their own impact of a very positive things. Rather, for these bad stuffs. And them kwase for akwaba. Bear many way. Krofo see a school dying, and I hear for baby, and then another me wants to say, and the movie in my papa. Nanano see secondary schools. Nanano see libraries. Nanano make sure say clean water. Nanano make sure say electricity, electrification everywhere. Nanano be see museums. Nanano be see goods market facilities in my own crofo. Nanano be boa see a whole lot of stuff and my own crofo. But nanano be better bonting. Abeka in chichemunsem. Nantokwa, entokwa. Sana nanum no yes. Tell them say they are disgraced to the womb that brought them forth. Only a disgrace to the mothers that breastfed them. They are a disgrace of people that we call them wise thinkers, intellectual and knowledgeable people, because they do not possess it. Minian, it is time that we shame these people. We disgrace them without giving them any attention at all, because they don't deserve it. Ask them question. Ask them, what have you done with your 25 years as Domahine, as Sumahine? What have you done? What have you achieved? What have you put in for others? What is your own contribution? It is time to ask questions. Oko Jabia. Go and see this man. Go and see what he's doing. Big stuff. And now why na wudi ni pampawunya enwo wudi ni pam Ghana hona wo niji oil ho enwo na ebie factory I produce wo see abe pa wo gia no a vast land capacity, a whole capacity of abe na ebie factory produce wo enipa ye adwuma wo ho ne ba na dwabe hine ba na the best farmer of last 2 years as the last year. Best farmer. Na dwabe hine ba. Na dwabe hine was in libraries, was in schools, waters. Kwa the street so hu fi ba kukurase o. Kwa na natepa ma hine. Atwerampem kokohwe. Libraries, development project awoye. Kwatrada hine ho. Kwatwase hine ho. Go there. Go and witness it yourselves. Nana Agyeman Badu nya hwe. Hute wonye bi. Do ya nso obo maabosia. Ene so wasi mochire nso, mochire. Obo maabosia na wasi mochire. obo bosi on fancy won si so obaji ni sika ensi wo di on fa bi nsi bosi o be makro ya techechem ne eton ade nana hweso na hwe ukuro yie ya miehwe no eya doso my listeners empempe de bedamwase na be grateful. I am very grateful say at least yakasa majority of omo mutie wo no omo hu nyansa wo that the minority are not willing to listen. Minority are not ready to listen, but majority are ready and they are learning and they are also picking wisdom on some of your words. I will catch the one. Me catch will say, me no me no ye very obia ye bedi no kre yen hwede onipa ne ye na wo se meta conflict ntino makoto nkrofo wi ade o mede conflict ne nye na so meta nti she deserve it. Don't do that. Hwe yesa ebeye asudie ede to nchiri maso but wunim because you do not know the future. Unim that chance. Na Agyeman Badu oye mletwiatefo oye mlebusuofo oye obi ode asem no how na ebe na obetimi amantokwa asi Ghana na Agyeman Badu betimi am tribal war aba ade a oye condemn it, do not support it. What asantini lele be your own preferences menya ade wo wankasa wo mu se wo hia asantini na wa woni ni bedi se ne ope. But when someone is causing a big hazard, tell them straight on their faces. Adia woyen eyensim. Tell them in their comment section. Say adia moyen eyensim. Tell them in their conversations. Say adia moyen eyensim. Nabra samia munani. Minya bemebi a couple. Or ye Western Togoland movement. Minyano onkachi oka English and oka una kasa. Musa say me call program so me kabrofo. Before I meet me akabi an maka. Ask say e denti eni timi relate. Etimi relate e wo kwan be say ye ni ye personal menini mi no ni personal preference because of say oya santini and because of say oya ngunani. Awa na emum ye wo one ambition, one determination. Say this is what I want to do. So we can relate to each other. Adentina wodi unsue nyansa sa. What time no let be your own preferences. Manya de wona wo free say time. Let it be like that. But ade be bumlaso. Ade obe mo mana bo. Ade emfa so biema. Ade be ma ahawaba no. Condemned it as soon as possible. Medamase. Nyami shramu. Na me gidi ye say a word to a wise is enough. A word to a wise is always enough. You don't have to speak too much before one can understood. So I'm grateful. Thank you very much. And you may have back. If you had a time, you can meet me there. Bye-bye.